Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Well, Singy, all eyes on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway. And today on the hill, Nick Martinez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
At the plate, Cody Sullivan hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ian Happ up to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Friedel makes a nice running catch. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. Tucker with a homer in his last game. Man at first, one away. That misses. 2-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Slides, but it gets by him. Sullivan headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 2-0. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no signs of slowing down, that's when the baseball world starts to get a little excited. This has become the story in the league right now. You start checking off the days until the next benchmark, 40, 44, 56. And as well as he's swinging it, it seems like all those numbers right now, Boog, they are doable.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and Swanson is set down. Take a look at the lineup. In the 6th spot for them in this one, Michael Busch.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Michael Busch, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 2, the Reds coming up.
See, every time you see me, I got something. This opportunity is one.
And we're back. And today's starter, Justin Steele. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A laser to left. His second of the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
In now for the Reds, Matt McClain. There's the strike. Steele, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Next offering is in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Ellie just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air out to center. Mena snags it for the second out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Foul ball there. Two outs. Fly ball to right. Tucker makes the play. That is the inning. Reds get one back on this solo dinger. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Crow Armstrong matched a homer in his last game. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So here's Horner now. Third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Gage Workman in there for strike one. Horner over at first with one away. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup, and here is Kelly Sullivan. Singled and scored his first time. And a foul ball. Man at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Next for Cincinnati, T.J. Friedl.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Chopped left side. Fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Cody Sullivan. Martinez back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. His 67th home run of the year. It's 3-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-1. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now, Kyle Tucker doubled his first time up. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. The 1-0. Inside, just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. De La Cruz zips it to first and one away in the top of the third. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Fly to left his first time. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Fought off foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
One out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 6-1.
Second baseman, Nico.
Runner on at first with one gone. Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong stands at first with one out. Martinez throws over. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Friedel hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now Gage Workman grounded out his first time.
Workman.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him.
Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line. And that'll do it. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That clips a corner.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
In the air, center field. Mena hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Christian.
Next to hit, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson throws to first in time.
The designated hitter, number 4, Santiago.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Santiago Espinal. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Hit on the ground to short. And he beats it. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Matt McLean. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Over to Swanson. That ends the frame. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Andrew Abbott.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Sullivan stands in now, looks at that one inside.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Sullivan in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Friedel brings it in. That's out number 2. And now it's going to be Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Stepping in, Kyle Tucker. First pitch, and he just misses. Abbott, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Now fly ball to right center. And that is that. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now 8-1. Bottom 4 in now for the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Third baseman, number 3, Jamer Candelario.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that
Now
ball,
batting,
and then
left
even
fielder,
more impressive was the
Austin.
throw. Off balance,
Hey.
had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Foul ball. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nobody left for Cincinnati. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Just missed. Action in the pen down there. Tony Santillan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. One away here in the fifth.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And another ball. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw, nicely done for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico.
2 down,
Horner.
base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. 1 for 2. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. This to center field. Friedel on the move. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Cubs strand a couple, and it remains an 8-1 game.